Okay, so I think this is it. We're back to daily uploads because stuff just keeps happening with Cactus Jack, with Jackboys 2. It might be dropping this Friday, and we also got the trailer and new snippets for it, and a new cover. A lot is happening, so today we're gonna go over all of that and break it down very calmly so we get the whole picture. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. You can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So yesterday we talked about Jackboys 2. We talked about more and more hints coming out, like also a possible release date of July 11th. This was because after the rumors that Travis would be dropping on the same day as Pusha T, who recently started some beef with him, Travis followed the meme page that set out this rumor into the world, and people thought that that was actually going to be the case. And then we also had word from him that it was coming soon as fuck or whatever he said. Now it seems like the infos are just going crazy because right after I posted the video, stuff went down. A lot of y'all have seen this. A lot of y'all told me in the comments. So we have to break this down again now. So first of all, Travis took to Instagram to post the official album trailer for Jackboys 2. This is a short, like 30-second clip that you can watch on there. He said in the caption, "Jackboys 2, we shall eat soon." Now, in the trailer at the end, we can see the 2. We can see him producing some stuff. We hear kind of a new snippet, even though there's no vocals on it. It sounds good. It's nothing that we can get like a crazy taste from what the album is going to be like, though. That's going to be coming in a second. I'm going to play the snippet for you. He also posted, for one, the cover that we already had, which is the vinyl cover, which we knew was kind of the alternative cover. And then he also posted this new cover right here. And maybe this is going to be the actual cover. This is the one that you're going to have on digital streaming services. And the other one is on the vinyls, even though we don't know. A lot of people have been making some thoughts about who's that on the cover. Is that Drake on the cover? Even though, but obviously that's kind of crazy. But let me know what you think about this cover. To be honest, I would like this one better than the other one, even though I'm still very torn between the two. I think with covers, it's always pretty difficult to decide if you have like two options because you can kind of imagine both and they both make sense to you in your head. Let me know which cover you would prefer from the two. Now, and then we also have to talk about something else, which is a new collab. Now, Cactus Jack has secured a collab with Erhan, which is this, very fancy, expensive grocery store that I've never been to. And they have a smoothie collab on there. And they also posted the ingredients for the smoothies. So this is actually like a whole thing. You can get, I think it's like $22, they said. So it's expensive. It's the Storm smoothie by Travis Scott. But the entire Cactus Jack crew was just in the trailer for this thing. It's also crazy how he goes from McDonald's, like the unhealthiest food, to now smoothies for a big, very healthy, expensive company. That's crazy transition right there. But this is obviously also connected to the Cactus Jack Foundation, so they have some sort of deal going on that this is going to a good cause. So in that case, $22 maybe is justified. But in that trailer for the smoothie as well, we have a new snippet. We have a couple of snippets, but one is very long. It is Travis Scott and Sheck West, and here it is.
But 2000 excursion, 44 bird, tryna hit the booby. Bitches say the word, say it peep before my bird affair. It's the early bird.
Now this sounds pretty good, and this is likely going to be on Jackboys 2 because they're teasing it now. They posted these two trailers, so for one, the Jackboys 2 trailer with the cover, and for a second, this Erhan collab thing. So they posted within the span of a couple of hours, so they know this is going together. The collabs are getting crazy again. The brand deals, it's just getting out of hand after Oakley as well, just 2 weeks ago, FC Barcelona, the 4 major leagues, sport leagues, NFL, NBA, MLB, and the NHL. So that was a very big thing. But this is just getting crazier. Anyway, that snippet sounds really good. I hope that makes it on the track list. I do believe it does. Now we have to talk about the release date again, because a lot of people have been pointing to the fact that it all looks like it could be dropping this week, 4th of July, which would obviously be very big. Dropping on the 4th of July, just the coincidence that the 4th of July is a Friday, which only happens like every 7 years, I guess, or if it's like a leap year, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't happen every year. So that's a big thing. A lot of people would see this as a very big opportunity for any artist to drop, because a lot of people kind of, they don't have work that day, they don't have school, they're just out listening to music. And if you drop that day, you're going to be remembered forever as, oh, that was the 4th of July that we also got to bump the new Travis, the new Jackboys 2. So that would be a very big move. But obviously we also have the Pusha T situation, with Travis wanting to drop on the same day as Pusha T to kind of mock him a little bit, which would be kind of the more elegant reply than dissing him on the record. I don't think Travis is going to do that. And now we've also gotten voices on X saying that he wants to drop 4th of July because he wants to have that legendary element to it, but then he wants to outsell Push in his second week. And that would actually be crazy. That would be humiliating a little bit, even though Pusha T and Clips, they're not shooting for that number one. That is obviously always an ambition, but they're going to drop their project regardless of any politics behind the scenes. They're not going to push their album back. That's not who I think Pusha T is, and I would be very disappointed if he actually did that now that he knows Travis is dropping the same day. But obviously, if it doesn't drop this Friday, July 4th, then, it's pretty safe that it's dropping July 11th. Because at this point, the rate that we're getting this at, this now seems very real. And I hope that we get a lot more info over the next couple of days, because as it looks like we're getting very close to the release date, as I said, this week or next week. It's crazy that we're finally able to say that. We've been talking about Jackboys 2 for forever. Remember the April 30th release date that we had going on back in April for his mother's birthday? That was crazy as well, now that we're talking about July now. But I'm just happy that it drops. It's right in the summer, so it's perfect. That's the perfect time to drop, especially for a project like this. We still don't know how many tracks are going to be on there. A lot of people have been saying they're wishing for more than 7 tracks, because the first Jackboys was 7 tracks. They're hoping for more, and I do believe that they would come through with some more tracks, because at this point the hype is way more than the first Jackboys. The first Jackboys was a real surprise drop. In this case, the rollout's been going on for quite some time now. Also a trailer, then we're getting snippets here and there, multiple collabs to go with it. I think this is going to be bigger than Jackboys 1. I'm so excited. I'm here for it. I hope you are with me here for it as well. Let me know what you think about all of this. And obviously, if you don't want to miss out on any news on this, because if this proceeds at this rate, we're going to have daily videos on here talking about Jackboys 2. So make sure you stay subscribed. But until the next one, I do want to know what y'all think about this. So let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.